Hello Sagittarius, what's up, what's good, what's going on? So let's see whatever spirit wants to talk about. I've been liking the flow of those videos more than the guided ones or the directed ones. So guys, this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your 9th house placements. Very specific messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that 9th house collective, guys. All right, Spirit. So what is it that Sagittarius is in need of some guidance on, Spirit? So we have Moon, emotions. Last time I did this spread with this deck, that was the card that came out. However, we do have Sunflower at the bottom of the deck this time with action and unlimited potentials. Okay. And then balance at the bottom of that. Okay, I can flow with this. Guys, this is a general message, so please just take the pieces that resonate for you and bless someone else with the rest, okay? So we have 2 7 cards. The bottom card was a 34 card. The very top card was a 43 card. So I do feel like that right now your conscious mind and your subconscious mind is doing some type of reflecting. For sure. The card that actually came out on the deck is emotion, which is a 5 card. So what I'm getting here, Sagittarius, is that the way like your conscious mind and your subconscious mind need to do like that. There needs to be some reflecting. And you know, like this is called unlimited potential. And you know, when you put a mirror in front of a mirror, you know, it just like it looks like a mirror infinitely with no ending. There's something like that. But because, like, I feel like, you know, when you look at that, you could get overwhelmed. It's very overwhelming to look at that. And so I feel like this is a matter of getting those emotions into balance and being patient with yourself and breaking down one reflection at a time instead of looking at all of everything at once. Yes, there's a need to stay focused on the bigger picture, but in order to tackle the bigger picture, there is a need to break it down and be patient with yourself so that you don't get overwhelmed. And you know, I must admit, even though we're not on our timing, we're on the divine timing, there is a need to understand that you can't overspend too much time in one portion of the bigger picture is what I'm feeling here. But there is a need to take some sort of action here. But I do feel like that Sagittarius is being overwhelmed by what action to take. My hand is itching too. All right, Sag. All right, let's see. I hope that this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. And if you're not in the best spirits, I hope that your spirits are lifted by the time that we leave this message, Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, can you please show me what's going on for Sagittarius here? What's going on for Sag? Okay. So we have the Lover's card. We also have the High Priestess and the Moon card. Wow, nothing but major arcanas. And then, ooh, Sagittarius. Look, so we got the Ace of Cups and the Justice is what's at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles is behind the 5 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, I see progression. I see changes in your material world. Now, what I do see here for this situation, I'm actually going to put these cards here. So what we have for this situation is trying to restore harmony inside oneself. But I definitely cannot help but to acknowledge the fact that this could have a lot to do with the choices that you're making from that heart space here. And it could have to do with the Lover. I'm not going to go there just yet. Especially considering that I have Cancer and Pisces right here with the High Priestess and the Moon right beside each other. And this is also speaking of, well, the Moon is here twice as well. And the Moon is the advice. But the challenge here is the high priestess, which means that there's this resistance and not really listening to your intuition, not listening to that the subconscious is the closest to the intuition. And I feel like that there's some intuitive messages coming as to what actions you should take, but I don't feel like that you're necessarily listening to it, because consciously you're overwhelmed at what you're overthinking a situation, basically in the mental space, in the mind space. So I feel like that here there's some repressed emotions, there's some repressed, definitely not listening to your intuitions because you're of two minds about something here. Love is trying to begin here, honey. Things are trying to open up for you. It's like you want a new beginning in love. You want to go after something that feels good to you emotionally. But then you think about everything else that played out wrong in your past when you went after something that felt good to you. Where is Sagittarius' energy? What archetype is Sagittarius currently standing in here, Spirit? Oh, you can't see the first portion of this. You're not going to be able to see them all. That's just the way this cookie is going to crumble. What archetype is Sagittarius currently in, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're distracted. The Page of Wands. It's like you're wanting to go off in a new adventure. It's like, okay, see, that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm getting. It's like you go into a situation. Let me see what the hell's going on. But I just feel like that you'll get in and go towards, get ready to take action, but then it's like you get distracted. There's something that triggers you emotionally and you become overwhelmed or distracted by that. So that's why it's saying here that there is a need to give yourself some time to get your emotions in check. Because there's something here that, the universe is orchestrating something beautiful for you. I feel like that this is what the universe is trying to give you. But in order to give you this, there is a need to look at one's shadow and make sure that you can listen to your intuition without wavering. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition is needing unwavering faith right now, because there may be a financial hardship that actually walks you in to a prosperous new beginning. Okay, but so and if this is the case, and I feel like that it could be the case, honestly, I feel like that love could begin and it could be your karmic justice. However, in order to have this, there may be some type of financial or material change. There'll be some type of change that leads you into this. Okay, and it's going to require some work here. Yeah, it will require work, but it's a positive movement in the right direction of this new beginning. And these two things are on top of this. So you'll get an Ace of Pentacles that's going to require some work, and it leads you into a new beginning. And even once, even though this to get to the new beginning is going to require work, and then once this new beginning is given to you, it's going to require some Seven of Pentacles energy, some patience and some planning. And I feel like that you're in mental conflict about that, and it's like it kind of reminds you, or it will kind of remind you about a situation in the past. I feel like that this is kind of where you're at, honestly. It's like, but the last time this happened, I got distracted, or whatever the case may be. I went in this energy and I got distracted, and I don't want that to happen again. And so trying to make sure that that doesn't happen again, essentially it acts as the distraction, and it acts as a self-fulfilling prophecy. But I do feel like something good is trying to come in for you, Sag. Let's look at this Lovers card. Can we get some clarity on the Lovers? We got the Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a choice here, a major choice as it pertains to either a relationship or your stability. But there's definitely this energy of bringing the situation is having the opportunity to restore harmony. This could be inside of a union, a relationship. This could be restoring harmony within a home dynamic. But I definitely feel like that this is of matters of the heart. And I feel like that right now things are imbalanced here. And if I'm just being honest, for a lot of you all, I feel like that this has to do with the relationship. I do feel like that the advice here for restoring harmony is to focus on, like, if you guys agree on some things and don't agree on the other things, or if there's something that you can see this person's perspective, start there. Start there. Definitely something about a mirror here. Definitely something about a mirror here. Yeah, something is being balanced out. Like it's gonna require something can be balanced out here, Sag. I ain't gonna lie. But let's see. So the intuition here is the challenge card. The High Priestess is the challenge. Can you please help me understand? And I'm not gonna ignore the fact, Sagittarius, for some of you all, the challenge is that there is another person here, okay? But like there's another option, there's another path that could be taken. So let's see what this intuition is. Why is the High Priestess here in the challenge position for Sagittarius? The Hierophant, the Devil, and the Three of Cups. What I'm telling you, I feel like that this is another person here. I do feel like that the challenge is there is a commitment elsewhere. There is a connection elsewhere. And this could be, I definitely feel like that there is someone could, look at that, Two of Wands. It's going to take some planning to close another cycle out. Either you or the person that you're connecting with, Sagittarius, you're just going to have to put this shoe on where it fits. You or the other person definitely has some planning to do, and it's going to take some patience. It's going to take some planning in order for someone to disengage from another connection here. It's not just going to be a, hey, Becky, we done. I'm deciding to go towards Tiffany over here, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just going to be that easy. I feel like that this is going to take some disengaging here. And so I feel like that this is known. I feel like that someone is well aware of this. However, I feel like that this person is overwhelmed by what actions to take here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. This could also be someone is working in a toxic work environment or whatever. If this isn't work, if this isn't love, this is just some sort of partnership. It's like there's something that has become toxic about the environment. Maybe there's too much celebration, too much indulgence. But I do feel like that someone is karmically chained to another person, a third party. Ain't gonna lie. For those of y'all that are relating to this as love, I feel like that someone here, the challenge here is that someone is karmically chained to a situation to learn a lesson. Someone has found themselves bound to something because of the idea and the desire to have something traditional. And I feel like that even though it's karmic, and it's very toxic, I do feel like that it's celebrated. Like, I don't know, there's something here that in the challenge, it's a big ass challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass challenge here. And there is a need for one to reclaim one's power. There's some overindulgence here. Yeah, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Let's see, because the advice is the shadow card. If I feel like if I'm still being drawn to this middle portion, I'll do a little bit more clarifying. But let's move over here to for the advice. The way through this is the shadow card. This is, diving into those emotions, facing one's fears. Let's look at this, Spirit. Can you please help bring clarity to why the shadow, the moon card, is here for the way through this? The Knight of Wands. It's now 3 times that's here. The Magician and the King of Pentacles with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Right back to that World card. I'm gonna, for a few of you all, not all of you all, but for a few of you all, it's as if, I'm gonna be honest, it's like the active planning that's needed this bottom of the deck is not playing, yo. Okay. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. Maybe a journaling activity. There may be the question to ask, why are you bitter? And be honest with yourself about it, okay? That could help you to properly begin to see how to plan to close this cycle out. On the other hand, there is this need to you gotta stop, because I feel like that a major distraction here for those that are relating to this with love, I feel like that the major distraction here that could be like confusing you and making you feel like that there's just too many options and you don't know what to do. Stop being curious about what's going on inside of that other situation. And just like have fun. Just begin to have fun. Don't think about and I am so cautious against saying this, but I am hearing to say it. In order for you to be able to set yourself free from being of two minds as it pertains to a situation, it's just like have fun. Just because you are cool with somebody or encounter someone, it doesn't mean that it's time to just, because I ain't had a friend in 10 years and I ain't had this balled up this whole time, it doesn't mean to just completely let that loose. It's just, you don't have to let your guard down. Just have fun. Just have fun. Don't keep this person boxed out. But you don't have to let this person in on your deepest, darkest issues. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun and manifest instability through the adventure. Don't make yourself at home with the first person, or like, I don't know, there's this energy of getting in a situation and automatically trying to see your be all end all inside of that. It's like having fun and adventuring. And I'm going to say this: having fun, I don't care how wet your box gets, how hard your pipe gets. Every connection does not have to go there. I promise it does not. And that's why I feel like a lot of this is getting pulled in other directions, is when the fun leads to the adult fun time, and then adult things are opened up, and this is still a childlike connection. This is still like a night connection. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that one is being called to go on the journey of maturation and manifesting your long-term stability through this journey of maturation, but not trying to make the journey or a destination on the journey. I'm not even calling it a destination. A pit stop on the journey, the final destination. Okay? Because this ain't it. I'm sorry, but this challenge is a big ass challenge. It is. This challenge ain't no small feat. Because I just feel like that there's still some things that you're bolted to, chained to, attached to, you or this other person that is bolted to, chained to, and attached to, and it could very well be a third party energy that this person is attached to, and they're still open and still trying to bring in the new, but the new is still then tainted by what's chained to them. So there's a need to address this. Show me what's going on with this Hierophant, the Devil, and the Three of Cups. What's going on here? A loss. What's the loss? Here's what. Ooh. I do feel like that someone, I heard lost, when I was hearing what's the loss, lost your mind is what I heard, and then imagination came out, and mind is on that card. I just want to say that. But here's what I'm getting. I feel like that someone has become so embroiled and so entangled in an addiction or some type of toxic behavior that they're not of their right mind. And I feel like that this could be the thing that leads to, like, this could be the thing that makes endings inevitable for this person. Sag, I'm going to throw this out there, and then I'm hesitant to get out of this energy because I feel like that either you, the person watching this video, or the person that you're closely entangled with is like contemplating self-harm here. it's like, and if it's not self-harm, it's like they're really being very hard on themselves because of an ending that was caused because this person wasn't thinking, or they were too embroiled in something, in some sort of toxicity. Okay, let's leave that there. So I do want to see why the Three of Cups? Why the Three of Cups? So this person could be in isolation. Why the Three of Cups, Spirit? Why the Three of Cups? What the hell? Because the Three of Cups is telling me that this person, like, what I'm getting is, somebody here has begun to rely on something toxic to get inspiration. Like someone that lost their mind, someone lost their inspiration, someone was unable to dream. Someone was lost, like, or let's just say for a creative person. So someone, let's just say an artist, they were unable to come up with inspiration. So then they began to go an untraditional route, and they would, let's just say, smoke weed to get inspired again. Right? I feel like that this person eventually that didn't work, so they went towards something else, and it's like the addiction is getting worse and worse and worse, and it's pulling them further and further away from their intuition. And the real issue is to restabilizing their foundation. That's where the true inspiration is coming from. Inspiration was lost because their foundation they're not stabilizing their foundation. Sagittarius, I'm not going to lie, you are the one that's showing up as distracted here. So either this person's addiction is calling you in, and it's causing you to, it's causing a distraction, and therefore it's causing, you're not seeing the things that you need to see, and therefore you're unsure, and your emotions about the situation is causing you not to take the appropriate action. It could be something like that. Creativity. So this, okay. I honor my passion. Change me, divine beloved, into one who honors my deepest creative passions and needs. Help me to value the talents you have given, both known and unknown. Freedom. I love myself. So Sagittarius, this could be you, that you're being told to draw back from some sort of toxic behavior that is stalling and blocking out your creativity, and therefore you're getting overwhelmed by that mirror reflection again, okay? It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition. Free me from self-torture. Fill me with self-acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings, however they arise. Definitely Sag getting overwhelmed with the emotions here. I'm gonna have to watch the playback of this one. Alright, Spirit, closing message. It's time to make a decision. Yeah. It's time to make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance, pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. The answer to this situation is to pray from an open heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Healing, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life right now. You have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael both here enhancing you. And whatever you think this is about, I'm telling you that it is a yes. That is what this is about. All right, Sag, I love you. I'm sending you bunches of love and light during this time. I hope that these messages offered you some guidance on your journey. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. I love you, Sagittarius.